According to rumors, Kanye West is experiencing difficulties in paradise. That's to say, he already has a lot of problems in his second marriage, and this time, he's the cause. Or rather, his hygiene, depending on how you look at it. What do we know about this rumor? Basically, Kanye stinks. We're aware that Kanye West has been on a downward trajectory for some time, from divorcing Kim Kardashian, the mother of his children, to making highly contentious statements like his anti-Semitic rants, or maybe losing his billionaire status simply because he lacks self-control. Last year, he was suspended from Twitter, some of his interviews cost him brand deals, and his sanity was called into doubt. Before the rapper returned to the internet with his new wife, Bianca Censori, who served as the architectural designer for his clothing line Yeezy, it appeared as though things had calmed down for him. And for a while, who wouldn't assume that? Ye might have made a comeback with Bianca as the power couple. However, despite the many joyful images of them that are available online, danger could be brewing in paradise, and Ye is the one brewing it with his dirty linens. Bianca may no longer be able to stand Kanye because of his sense of style, which was the primary reason she fell in love with him and decided to date him in the first place. Even his fans are shocked at how slowly the layers of his relationship are revealing themselves behind his layers of clothing. Here's the thing, a source claims that Bianca cannot handle the way Kanye smells. No, we're not saying this because of his post-breakup antics, the way he interacts with his children, his very contentious remarks, or any of the other crazy things he's done. In reality, we're arguing that Kanye West apparently stinks, literally. His odor is so repulsive that even his wife, Bianca, who had previously admired his fashion sense, now finds it offensive. Could this perhaps be the cause of his breakup with Kim Kardashian? Did she find his stink intolerable? Moreover, why doesn't he simply take a shower? Before that, though, why don't we look at how they met and how they got quote-unquote married, if they're even married? Don't worry, you're about to find out about the crazy talk. Ye slid into her DMs, found her on Instagram, and said, "Come and work for me," and she dropped out of college. I'm not actually sure if she's an architect. On Nova FM's Ben, Liam, and Bell show, Bianca's friend Katie, as they like to refer to each other, talked about Bianca and had a lot of complimentary things to say about her. She also eventually revealed how Kanye secretly entered his wife's direct messages. So Kanye mixed work with pleasure, and despite his recent behavioral changes, the Kanye he introduced to the world after his split with ex-wife Kim Kardashian, he doesn't know how to conventionally approach a lady. Is that what he tried to do here? I'm unsure, but the fact remains that he actually met her at work, and love, your usual office romance, somehow entered the picture. After being seen out together numerous times shortly after the rapper's divorce, the couple ignited dating rumors, and in January they were said to be married. Even though Kanye had only been dating his bride for a short while when the news of their marriage broke, people noted that his song Sensory Overload, which he released in December 2022, was a play on her last name. It is safe to presume that he was at least curious about her for a month before putting a ring on her finger, which is kind of unsettling. However, are they genuinely wed, or is it just how Kanye defines married? We all know how much Ye enjoys acting in his own unique style, right? Well, as reported by TMZ, our sources say Ye and Bianca recently had some sort of wedding ceremony, though we're told it doesn't appear they filed a marriage certificate to make it legal. Simply put, this feels like a very Kanye move. I suppose congratulations to them both, given the circumstances he's treating her like his wife after all, and was even seen once arriving with Bianca at the Waldorf Astoria in Beverly Hills while wearing a wedding ring. For him to even introduce Bianca to his daughter North, it must be serious, right? And a ring represents dedication, as TMZ revealed his dedication to her after the marriage. The story doesn't end there, though, as Bianca may have revealed in a viral video that she and Ye are indeed married.
Can I get your number?
I'm married.
In the video, Bianca was speaking with a man whose name is now unknown. When he asked for her phone number, she replied that she was married and even went on to offer the man an apology. Now that Kanye has officially moved on, hopefully, he will no longer snort monster breath down Kim's neck. Anyway, the couple has since appeared in public frequently, with North joining them once. Until this latest report, they both appear to be doing rather well, and let me just warn you that Bianca might not stick around for a very long time in this one. After all, how do you treat someone who cannot take his hygiene seriously? Yeah, love is stronger than all obstacles, but a stench? Yeah, I don't believe it will be sufficient in this case. And if Kanye is careless, he may lose the woman who allegedly saved him. It's the serious stench when layers come off and he's dripping sweat head to toe, especially as he's not big on showering, and poor Bianca's nostrils are on the receiving end. Kanye has some filthy habits, a source told Radar Online. After a busy day, the least he could do is take a shower. We understand the whole being fashionable and wanting to make a statement thing, but showering, it's not all that difficult. On top of everything else, the insider says Yeezy doesn't use deodorant, so you can only imagine the stench he must be giving off. Have you recently seen his clothes? Like, girl, thousands of people from the Ice Age could have been dressed in those layers. And it's clear that he's attempting to project his quote-unquote fashion genius while also trying to make a statement about his quote-unquote forward-thinking nature by dressing in such large clothes that fit his taste. The source asserts that although he may be attaining his desired appearance, he's also experiencing discomfort due to the baggy clothing, which is making him sweat more and making him feel like he's cooking under those layers. He further stated that his body odor is something awful. They further claim that Kanye chooses these baggy garments because he's self-conscious about his recent weight gain. But is this odor brand new? After all, habits don't form overnight. Could this have added to Kim Kardashian's list of justifications for saying enough is enough? The stink is apparently nothing new, as his ex-wife also detested the stench, claims Radar Online. In the beginning, Kanye's mode of dressing was an enigma. Now it's just a stink. Kim got used to the smell, but only after years of torture. I don't even have to think about how much fresh air Bianca must be breathing whenever Kanye is more than 10 meters away from her. It's not particularly shocking that Kanye is not a fan of deodorants. Even though there are alternative deodorant options available to him, given how woke and forward-thinking he is, it's not surprising that he wouldn't mind the stench emanating from him. However, this is not his only repulsive behavior.
We're all on medication right now. Did you use toothpaste with fluoride today? It blocks your pineal gland. And they put children on it, and we put our kids on it. You know, it's inside the deodorants that we use. It's all these things to create like a disconnect.
Oh, I hope he truly brushes his teeth. For the love of God, he ought to at least try the alternative deodorants. He claims that fluoride toothpaste and deodorants cause spiritual detachment and were meant for men to serve other created things. So essentially what he's saying here is that he avoids using deodorants to get closer to God. I can bet we're all raising our eyebrows and scratching our heads right now. Please make that make sense. The man is too busy stumbling around with monster breath and he stinks. And I really hope he changes for Bianca's sake, because if he doesn't, the woman's nose will suffer structural harm. Even his ex-wife admitted that she ended their relationship despite Kanye's many excellent qualities. On SNL, she said this.
I mean, I married the best rapper of all time. Not only that, he's the richest black man in America, a talented, legit genius who gave me 4 incredible kids. So, when I divorced him, you have to know it came down to just one thing. His personality.
Kim, well, didn't attend that comedy show to participate in any way because, man, did she truly divulge Kanye's dirty secrets. So, to what personality would she be alluding? His habits or personal hygiene? If you ask me, it might be every part of him. How could he wear a shirt without any deodorant? Not even the make-your-own deodorant variety. He truly lost his soul, though perhaps not to a woman so heartless this time, but rather to his hygiene. Regarding Ye and his new wife Bianca, despite his gaffe the previous year, they were quite the power couple. Censori has stuck firmly by his side and appears to be assisting him with the rebirth of his business, Yeezy. She is supporting him in more ways than one too, even if he has to perform more tiresome work because he has to start everything again from scratch. Due to the anti-Semitic comments he made in the last months of 2022, he received a number of criticisms from both followers and colleagues. And his account was even suspended from Twitter, now called X. Not to mention his final performance in February 2022 in Miami alongside DaBaby, a man known for his homophobic remarks, and Marilyn Manson, who is being sued for alleged sexual misconduct. Overall, Kanye might need to reevaluate his priorities for the benefit of his career, brand, and personal life because he's associating with individuals that will harm his career more than he has already done. He needs to man up, take a shower, and stop letting his smell grow out of control. He's currently seriously overwhelming Censori's nose after all. Who among us enjoys BO and bad breath? So, what do you think? Do you believe his stinky sheets had anything to do with Kim Kardashian divorcing him? And imagine how difficult it must have been for even his new wife, who supported him in more challenging circumstances, to be whining. What about you? I know that I would detest being in such a stink. Let me know what you think in the comment section below.